Today's video is brought to you by twitch.tv/ACCardShark. Head over there now and follow and subscribe. What's up, guys? ACCardShark back again, back with another recent pickups video. We're going to run through some stuff that came in the mail recently and everything else. So first package up, without further ado, limited run games. We're going to pull out a PS4 game, PSVR. That is The American Dream for the PSVR. A samurai punk virtual reality trip. It is just a game to add to the VR collection. It is all about guns and everything else. Live your life with guns. But purely just a limited release VR game I wanted for the PlayStation VR collection. So that is that. Next up, a package from Gamefly. We are going to pull out two Nintendo Switch games. First one being the Capcom Fighting Collection. Just looked like an interesting game. No, I'm not a fighting fan. Just looked like a cool collection to have in the collection. And the second game from Gamefly is Hazuki Hugh and Friends. I think that's how you say it. That is a tough as nails shooter. I just think it's going to be something that's sought after later, and I just want it in my collection. It is really, really tough, but you know, I am hoping to get the hang of it eventually. So, Capcom Fighting Collection and Hazuki Hugh and Friends. Next up is a package from Amazon. It is for the PS5. That game is Chorus. Chorus for the PS5. Pixel Sandwich said he was playing this game on his Xbox and said it was actually pretty fun. So I decided to pick it up. I got it for, I think it was like $20-ish, something like that. So I was like, yeah, screw it. Let me get it and see. It's like a space shooter, I think he said. I don't know much about this game. I got it strictly on the fact that he said it was actually a pretty fun game. So I figured it was something for the PS5 that I could try out. Next package is from Gamefly. We have a Nintendo Switch game. That is Mario Strikers Battle League. I had this out on rental. It's okay. It's not the greatest in the world, but it is a pretty fun soccer type style game. And my son is big into soccer as well as hockey, so I figured that it would be something that he would enjoy playing on the Nintendo Switch. So I added it to the collection, surely for him, but just another Mario game for the collection. Next one up from Amazon. And we have a Nintendo Switch game that is Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. Another game that I feel is going to be in short supply later down the line. It's got like enough of a cult following that it should be worthwhile having in the collection. And I have this out currently on rental from Gamefly. This is a copy I'm going to leave sealed in the collection on the shelf. It is a really, really tough game, however, fun. It is fun. So, again, just a copy to leave on the shelf. I have a copy from Gamefly to play until I'm content, and then I'll mail that back, and then I'll have this copy to have down the line if I ever want to open it or sell it or whatever the case may be. But Pocky and Rocky Reshrined for the Nintendo Switch. Next up is Limited Run Games. It feels like a PS4 or a PS5 game. I'm not sure which. It is a big case, and I can't get it out of the wrapper. Hold on. There we go. It is I Saw Black Clouds for the PS4. Now, if you remember, I did play this live on stream. It was a pretty fun game. FMV game. As you can see, it does come with the card as well. Looks like a silver card. They're redoing their cards, like the Series 3 or whatever cards. These all go up for sale on collectors groups and stuff. I don't keep the cards. I don't have any reason to have them. So that is that. The next package is from eBay. I'm going to open it this way so that none of my information is there. Two games in there from eBay. One is Mistover for the Nintendo Switch. Sorry about hitting the camera there. Mistover for the Nintendo Switch. This was imported from Korea, I believe, I want to say. The other one is Mistover for the PS4. Apparently, these are getting in short supply. I have no idea what the game is about. I just know that it has a collectible and collectability factor as well as a following. So I figured I would add them just in case it becomes something that I can turn into some sort of value and just a collection builder regardless. So Mistover, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. Next one from Amazon Prime Switch game. It is Hazuki Hugh and Friends. This is the copy I'm leaving sealed. I did get two copies. I'm not really sure why. I thought I only had one. Apparently I have two. And speaking of two, Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. I just found another one in the pile of stuff that I'm showing you guys. Apparently, I got 2 Pocky and Rockies and 2 Horgahues. Maybe some confusion in ordering. I don't know. I'm not really sure why I got 2. I think maybe one was to open and one was to keep sealed for both. Pretty sure that was the case. But regardless, second copies of Horgahue and Pocky and Rocky. Next pickup was, I believe, Gamefly. I think it was Gamefly. Yes, it was Gamefly for the PS4. Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. I only got one. I swear, I only got one for this. Again, just to throw it in the collection, cult following. I just feel it's going to be something down the line. A couple of years from now, you can sit there and go, oh man, I got a copy of Pocky and Rocky. If it's not, so be it. But I'm just taking a chance, rolling the dice on it. So Pocky and Rocky Reshrined for the PS4. Alright guys, next up, I took the phone in my hand to record this because I couldn't quite get it on the webcam. As you can see, it is a nice, beautiful box marked in Shenmue fashion. I'm going to turn it around here. And I did get a 10-inch replica statue of Ryo Hazuki. As you can see right there, it is all labeled with Shenmue and all the information. On the side of the box here, it has like Shenmue with the dragon. On the back, you can see a little bit better as to what it would look like once it's out of the box. Looks really, really awesome. I'm going to leave it in its box until I get settled into a permanent game room, but that will join my statue collection. Next game up is from Super Rare Games over in England, and it is Witchwood on the Nintendo Switch. Witchwood. This game just adds to my Super Rare collection. Again, probably if it becomes something, it will be offloaded. It is literally just a game that I added to my Super Rare Games collection just because it came up, and I was just like, hey, let's add it to that section of the shelf. Don't know much about the game at all. Looks kind of neat. Looks kind of different. If it'll ever focus. There you go. The graphic style looks pretty cool. Definitely something that I would check out. Maybe digitally when it comes out, but I'm leaving this one sealed. Next up, this is going to be a little bit tough to get on the camera, but I'll try my best since I don't have 2 cameras set up today. This is from Limited Run Games. This is the River City Ransom original soundtrack on vinyl. I've had this pre-ordered for probably like a year or so. The vinyl records have been taking forever to come in from Limited Run, but however, this one is definitely worth the wait. Not saying sealed, I will be playing this on my turntable, but it's got all the music from River City Ransom, and as you can see on the bottom there, Limited Run. So that is the River City Ransom soundtrack on vinyl record from Limited Run Games. Next up from Gamefly, it looks like a PS5 game. It is The Quarry. You guys saw me playing this game live on stream. The Quarry is one of my favorite games in a while to actually play. And it was just absolutely amazing. I didn't want to pay $70 for it when it first came out. So I rented it from Gamefly and then exercised my keep it option. Ended up saving $15, $20 on the sale price. And then just that way I can add it to my shelf. But this game was absolutely fantastic on the PlayStation 5. The Quarry, I fully recommend this one. Next up from Amazon.com. This game is actually getting hard to come by on the Nintendo Switch. That game is Agelos, I want to say, or Agelos. Actually a fantastic game. It's actually a lot of fun. It is like a platformer, kind of has a Mega Man look to it. However, it's more of like a hack and slash than anything else. I have this digitally already. This is a European copy, as you can tell by the PEGI rating right there. However, and the centered spine. However, I'm going to leave this one sealed because I do have it digitally. But the hard copy of this game is getting very, very hard to come by, and I wanted to make sure I added that to my shelf when it came out at a decent price. Next up from One Print Games. I've been waiting for like a year for this. I have a complete collection with One Print Games. There is Neo Cab for the Nintendo Switch. They come in these big packages that are really tough to put on the shelf, but I am current with their collection. The next one from them is Eternal Radiance. Eternal Radiance. And again, these are staying sealed. There is a collectability factor involved with these. People are seeking out One Print Games. So I am going to leave them sealed in order to retain some value. And then the last one is Paradise Killer. Sorry, I hit the camera again. It's real tough to get around it. Paradise Killer. They all come with keychains, as you can see. They all have One Print Games authenticity card. It's been certified. It's on authenticity. production number is on there, like the copy number, everything else. So One Print Games, it comes with like books and keychains and just all these different things, each game. And there, like I said, this one has a soundtrack involved. It's a really good deal for what you get, what you pay for. But again, to put them on the shelf, it does take a little bit of room up on the shelf when you have to put them like this, unfortunately. But One Print Games, I am now current with their collection. Next one up is from GameFly, pulling it out, Nintendo Switch. That is Pac-Man Museum. 14 games included, absolutely stellar. If you guys are into Pac-Man, you can get it for 20 bucks or less. It basically has a really cool museum mode, and it has 14 different Pac-Man games. As you can see, Pac-Man, Pac-and-Pal, Pac-Mania, Pac-and-Time, blah, blah, blah. There's 14 different Pac-Man games, and you get to wander around like a little mini arcade and play them. It is a lot of fun, especially on the go. It's a great game. Fully recommend Pac-Man Museum for the Nintendo Switch. Next up, from Premium Edition Games, this is the last wave they had put out. We have Cathedral. Again, trying to get every Premium Edition game they put out. Mighty Fight Federation. These are all staying sealed. I have these digitally. And then we have Phenotopia. They did come with like little dog tags. Apparently, they put out dog tags with each game. I could care less about that myself. However, again, just a nice little bonus extra. But Phenotopia, Mighty Fight Federation, and Cathedral, all from Premium Edition Games. I do listen to their podcast. I am a fan of their work. And like I said, they do put out some nice stuff. So they look nice on the shelf when you have them this way or this way. It doesn't really matter which way you put them. I prefer the other way, like this. But just really nice work from Premium Edition. So that is that. All right, guys, a couple of items from Amazon. The first two I do have out of the box because the box was ultra big. First one is for the Nintendo Switch. That game is Marsupilami. Or Marsupilami. But I think it's Marsupilami Hooba Adventure. Got really good reviews, and Pixel Sandwich highly recommended it. It's a good platformer, kind of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze type platformer for the Nintendo Switch. I specifically got this for the vacation that I am about to take with my family. I'm going to bring it with me on the Switch and play through it. So Marsupilami. And then another pickup from Amazon. This was on sale for Prime Day, and it is made by Hyperkin. It is a USB controlled Hyperkin Duke controller from the original Xbox. It is marked for the 20th anniversary of Xbox, designed for Xbox. You can use it on your Xbox or your PC. I specifically bought it to use with my emulation system that I'm eventually going to build. So when I play original Xbox games on my emulator, I can use an original Duke large, as I used to call it, the Shamu controller, and play the original Xbox games the way they were meant to be played. So those are those two pickups. Next package is from Limited Run Games. As you can see, pulling it out, it is for the PS5, and that game is just thrown on the desk. It fell out of my hand. River City Girls for the PS5, along with the trading card, which again will go up for sale in the Limited Run group on Facebook. Usually they're pretty good about buying the cards up and offload that. But River City Girls for the PlayStation 5, that is Limited Run number 10 on the PS5. That will stay sealed for my collection and stay on the shelf. Next package is from Amazon. Again, Prime Day sale. That game is Skull, the Hero Slayer for the Nintendo Switch. Again, that will be another game that I bring with me on vacation and play over there. It is a nice little 8/16-bit, I guess maybe a 16-bit kind of platformer, hack and slash, whatever you want to call it. So it looks pretty good. It looks like a fun game, and it was definitely one I wanted to try and bring on vacation with me. So I picked up Skull, again, Prime Day sale. Next up is a game from GameFly. GameFly was having a sale to match up with Prime Day. It was a game that just looked interesting. It was like maybe $10. That game is Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World, or Asha. I think it's Asha. Again, game looks really interesting. As you can see right here with the graphics, it looks like a really fun platformer. Again, another game to bring on vacation with me and just kind of hang out and play. So that is on the Nintendo Switch from Gamefly, Wonder Boy, Asha in Monster World. And last but not least, we have strictly limited games? No, special reserve games, excuse me, special reserve games. First box from them, I got 2 boxes from them. First one is for the Switch, that is Death's Door, hard copy, which again is going to be hard to come by at some point. Death's Door has a big, huge cult following around it as well. And the second box from them is the PS5 version of Death's Door, as well as the special edition PS5 Death's Door. From Special Reserve Games, those games do tend to sell for some money, and like I said, this is one I'm going to probably try to offload because the special edition ones always go for a decent amount of money, and basically try to get that to pay for these and to have those in my collection. So, but that is going to wrap it up for today, guys. That is it for the recent pickups video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. There's more stuff on the way. I am curbing the spending and trying to offload. So the stuff that is going to be coming in has been ordered for probably a year, limited run, etc. And after that, I'll be doing some collection videos before I offload some stuff and everything else. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, guys, ACCardShark. Take care.